Greetings, gang. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. So, we're going to do a quick energy check in to see what's going on with you guys. Okay, so like when I was grabbing the deck, this card just fell over, like upright, wanted to come out. So, Nine of Cups is your overall energy. All right. Nine of Cups in the upright position, overall energy with the Three of Wands in the upright position. So, um, yeah, happiness is here. Is it here? Okay. Do you choose to see it? That's up to you. This is also your wish fulfillment arriving in divine time. When I look at these Nine of Cups, I think of hourglasses right now. So I feel like maybe you've been waiting a long time for shit to just be right. You know what I mean? And shit's right. Okay? and like I feel though it's you're about to see it. You're about to start to see it. Okay? So um there's a little bit of processing that's been going on with this Three of Wands here. And so now I feel like you've made space for this Nine of Cups energy. Or this Nine of Cups energy has made you more patient. Let's see here. Past tense energy, there was some foolishness going on that was holding you back from taking a new beginning. Okay, from taking a chance on yourself, from embarking on new things. There was some foolish energy going on. There was. But it's come to an end. The thing is that you're still debating now. Like there could be some apprehension here. Like now that the smoke is cleared and the drama is over, you're still stuck in some type of position where you're kind of apprehensive to jump forward because you're afraid that this confrontation will come back up. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups in the upright position with the Seven of Cups in reverse, so it won't. This confusion, this weird energy is has been pushed out. 10 cups is more than 7. And the 7 of cups in reverse goes back to the 6 of cups. So this is some old shit that has somehow made its way as a blockage to your new shit. And so now you are in 10 of cups and you have to recognize that. You go from the 9 of cups overall energy to the 10. So you're actually better off than you were when you were in this waiting position, waiting for permission to be happy, waiting for circumstances to be perfect, to enjoy, to live. Um, that's coming to an end with the 7 of cups in reverse. 5 of wands in reverse. I want to clarify something. I already know the HPs is in here. Okay, I forgot to greet everybody. Greetings, everyone. Everybody in the chat, all my moderators, everybody who liked the video. We got a surprise on Friday. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Wow, I clarified the Five of Wands in reverse, and after tarot, I get the Sun in the upright position. Yes, you are better off. This drama, whatever it was with the Five of Wands, the false starts, the apprehension here with the Fool in reverse, that has come to an end, like I said, and you're getting Sun energy. Okay, so things are panning out better than you thought. Seven of Wands at the bottom of the after tarot is because you started kicking ass and taking names. With the Seven of Wands in the after tarot and the Ace of Swords, this is okay. You've been standing there patiently, putting your boundaries up, not causing a rift while this Five of Wands BS was going on. Now you stepped into your power and you come out swinging. But this is righteous anger with the Seven of Wands here and the Ace of Swords. This is righteous anger. This is knowing your target and hitting that motherfucker. This is not casualties of war. This is anybody who was causing drama with this Five of Wands in reverse. You have brought swift justice in here, but it's rightful. It's rightfully so, because you can only turn the cheek for so long. And this and this energy here, this is very strong. Okay, if you look at the optical on his eye, it's like you know the target. You know where your sword is supposed to land. Five of swords, seven of swords. You finally come down off of this cliff of just, oh, being very timid, very docile, letting people poke at you, never saying anything, never sticking up for yourself because you didn't want to look like a victim. Now with the Ace of Swords here and the Seven of Wands in this deck, you like, man, fuck that. I've been cool long enough. Now everybody that's poking at me about to get it. But with the Ace of Swords here, this is like God's justice though. So anybody who thought that they could battle God is about to get something on the ass. In the traditional tarot, the Seven of Wands, you just stand there with a wand up, protecting yourself, putting up boundaries. But now in this energy, it's like, okay, people been knew the boundaries. Now everybody is looking shocked down here at the bottom, like they can't believe you're speaking out. They can't believe you're showing up for yourself. They can't believe Ace of Swords, God is bringing justice in for all the chaos they were causing in the past energy here. Okay. Because in this Three of Wands here with the Nine of Cups, you were very patient. And I feel too with this Nine of Cups and this Three of Wands, you were very gracious too with others. Almost the energy of like, I'm going to keep being graceful towards you until I can't be. Three of Wands, Nine of Cups. And you had to stop being gracious. I feel like you were being gracious with people who took your grace as weakness, as foolishness with the Fool in reverse, as blindness, naivete, those types of things. But they were weak spirits. That's the only way someone could take your kindness and your grace and your patience as weakness. Is if they're a weak spirit. That's that mirror thing that they do, or reflecting too much. They a weak spirit, so they think that since you're compassionate and patient and graceful, that there's some type of weakness in you. But it's not. It's actually a God-given power here with the Ace of Swords in the upright and the Sun. Now, coming out in reverse, you have the Three of Swords. Good energy. It's like nobody can betray you anymore. Even if they think they are, they're not. And you have to be a strong spirit and know this, because you always know the truth. You always hold the stronger spiritual energy and intuition, because that's just how that's just what God put in you to be that way with the Ace of Swords here, because the aces are always blessings from God. So like you've been given the righteousness to see and have that righteous anger and put up those righteous boundaries and kind of swing back on motherfuckers that keep swinging on you, whether that be just a metaphor. You know what I mean? So now the betrayal can't happen anymore. Ashe, bottom of the deck is the justice in the upright position. There's all of these thorns being pulled up out of you at this time. I wouldn't be surprised if the Four of Swords shows up, because that's going to further confirm the rest and recuperation, almost like you being in like an operation type of vibe with the Three of Swords in reverse, where like thorns and venom and projections are being pulled up out of you. With the Justice here in the upright and the Three of Swords in reverse, this is like retribution coming in from all the things that you have lost. So the Nine of Cups being your overall energy, and then swiftly coming in the Ten of Cups right after. This is like you getting back everything you lost with the Three of Cups, the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Justice in the upright. Retribution. Justice going in your favor. There was somebody who thought they were smarter than you. King of Swords in reverse. This person loves to play mind games. Loves to play trickery with words. Like that's their favorite thing to do. Like they love to miscommunicate to create power in their own hands. Very tricky mind this person has, but not tricky like, oh, they're smarter. Tricky like they're a fool. Tricky like they sit and ponder trickster ways to speak to you to get you out of your power. But with the Justice in the upright and the Sun in the upright, that's not likely. This person is just showing their hand. Let people talk. King of Swords in reverse talks too much. Let this King of Swords in reverse talk. They're gonna tell you their plan. They're gonna show you their confusion, and you know that they're the enemy. Yeah, you'll know that they're the enemy. Six of Swords in reverse with the Sun in reverse. This is the energy that wants to hold you back. This is the energy of no inspiration. Page of Swords. This King of Swords in reverse is literally the Page of Swords here. Someone with no inspiration, stuck in the past, stuck in mind games, not ready to open their mind and move forward on things. They're in a very dark space. But this is opposing energy to your Sun in the upright and your Ace of Swords in the upright. Like if we was playing cards, you would trump this, you would win. This is a winning hand with the Justice in the upright. So it's not even like it's truly a match. But this King of Swords in reverse is very arrogant, very cocky, very dumb. Like even when they know they're wrong, they won't back down and move on. Six of Swords in reverse. They want to stay and watch. Page of Swords, Sun in reverse. Anything bad. That's just like how they get off or something. They're not seeing that with you. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands, because you're moving really fast. I feel like your enemies can't catch up to you at this time. Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they can't. You're moving, you're like elusive. Thank you, Spirit. You're very elusive right now with this Knight of Wands and this Five of Swords in reverse. It's like somebody can't pick up on your energy signature. You're just like not in their vicinity. Five of Swords in reverse. If anybody wanted to cause conflict with you, it's like their hands are tied. They can't, because you're not even around them. You're like, you're gone. Eight of Pentacles in the upright position with the Nine of Pentacles in the upright position. Oh, it's because it's like you're focusing on building something stable. You go from the 8 to the 9 of Pentacles. You're building something stable. When you're in this type of energy, you are going to be elusive. You're not going to have time to deal with qualms and arguments and grief and unnecessary battles. You can't. You don't even have space for that. You're 8, 9. You just waiting on the one more pinnacle. So it's like, even if somebody was trying to distract you or cause any type of confusion with you, they can't. You're like so far ahead of this person or these people. 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Could be, it's definitely more than one person. Spirit says they're all in on it. I don't know. I don't know. Look. Okay. Bottom of the deck here, Page of Wands in the upright. See, you do have a very youthful spirit about you. This is going to take you a long way, collective. Page of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Your youthful spirit, your get up and go attitude, you not being afraid to change or to stay a course or to be where the tried and true works and bring enthusiasm into solid systems, but kind of reboot them in a way. Like, you are very optimistic, just so outgoing. And with the Knight of Pentacles backing you here in the upright position, it's like you can't lose. Like, you have a drive that beats out anyone who's an impatient, weak spirit. You're willing to like take the long route if it means less interference. And you'll be happy and enthusiastic while you take this long route with the Page of Wands in the upright position. Spirit says that's how you're going to get a lot of good fortune too. It's by being patient and willing to take the long route sometimes. Sometimes it's not good to get the shortcuts. So if something's taking a while, it's cool. Be enthusiastic in your wait, in your journey. The Knight of Pentacles in the upright always makes it to where they have to be. Successful journey. And you're already coming from the 8 and 9 of Pentacles. So you already know you solid. Money's looking pretty good this coming cycle. Just be patient and keep doing the work, because you're already doing it. That's why you keep evolving with every spread. I knew it. You got a false priest and a false priestess around you, okay? They're very unhappy. 5 of Cups in the upright, Queen of Swords in reverse. They're very unhappy. Let's clarify them. I already know why they're unhappy. The King of Swords in reverse, now the Queen of Swords in reverse. Someone's unhappy that they can't like psychic vamp you or make you doubt or false prophesize over your life, or their magic or manipulation or whatever it is isn't giving them the results that they want. Spirit, what's this High Priestess and this Hierophant in reverse? What's going on with them? Star in reverse. They not even healing, bro. They're so focused on destruction and misery and sadness and bitterness that they not even really healing. They pretending like they healing. They got on all the healing crystals. They got on all the healing garbs and shit, but they not truly healing. Bottom of the after tarot is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They not healing. They too busy focused on how they gonna take from somebody else or set somebody up due to false spiritual information. Spirit, more on them, please. See? They ain't mirroring you. You got the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. They got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They're stuck in disharmonious energy. They home could be in shambles. They could just feel like they can't make nothing. The problem is that this person won't step into a new cycle. The world in the upright position is like they just keep creating this same cycle with different people. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords in reverse. They just keep creating, they just always scoping on somebody that they can create this type of cycle with. They don't know how to step into their true spiritual power. That's why many will be called, but the chosen will be few. Because it's like people like this, and with the Hierophant in reverse, like they always got something to say to make themselves seem bigger and more spiritual and more righteous than everybody. High Priestess in reverse. They ain't even tapped into their own Akashic records, but they're going to go out and try to tell somebody else about theirs. With the Page of Swords in reverse, this is a very premature energy. This is someone who has a lot of spiritual work to do. We all do, but this person won't even scrape the surface. So this is why they're lacking. But instead of going within, they're attacking. You know, they've got their spirit open up to so many demonic forces through this unstable energy with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And they're very unhealed with the Star in reverse. They don't want nobody to know that though. They just process it as anger all the time. A very self-deluded energy here. Spirit, what's this Queen of Swords in reverse? Five of Cups, please. Four of Cups in reverse with the Page of Cups. They want communication. Page of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the Rider Waite too. So this person is like a regressed soul. They act like they don't care about nothing, but they care about everything. What they're really craving is for someone to say something to them like, hey, they just want to be coddled. Basically, they want to be petted, they want to be coddled, they want to be all the things, all these low like toxic emotional things. But the problem is that they're gonna hurt the person that does that for them. It's like somebody want love, but they won't stop being fucking mean long enough to get it. Somebody want love and attention, but they won't stop bringing old baggage into new situations long enough to receive it. So then they attack everybody that they try to connect with. They don't think anybody can see that shit on them. This person does this even in business. King of Pentacles in reverse with the Two of Pentacles. Like, this is the type of person that'll just like throw away their whole business if they feel like they ain't getting enough attention or praise or coddled like energy. The Pentacles is money, finance, career, business. So it's like they'll even like throw their whole business away if they feel like it ain't happening fast enough. Because you see, like I told you, they're very impatient spirits. And so this person is just bitter because they keep seeing nothing but misery around them. But that's all that they keep creating within them. It's making them very selfish and mean-spirited. The King of Pentacles in reverse is very mean-spirited and greedy, and only like does things for like monetary gain or attention or some shit like that, you know? Very withholding. So this person is being placed in limbo because that's just where they want to be. That's where they want to be. It feels good for them to be there because then they don't get rejected. Then they don't have to fail. But in all actuality, they still failing. It's just easier because it's coming from something perceived as a protection for them, but it's not. This person will cut their nose to spite their face. They're wasting their energy on sorrow in their own self and creating sorrow for others. But it's not going as planned. Tower in reverse with the temperance in the upright position here. It's not going as planned. It's like angels got wings around people, helping them to avert tower moments that's being sent from this high priestess and Hierophant in reverse. There's wings wrapped around somebody, protecting them from these towers because they're being sent to someone who doesn't really have spiritual discernment, who's using their power for the wrong things. This is a very wicked spirit. And so sometimes when that happens, you'll have angels that'll step in and cover you. They'll be dispatched to you. And they'll cover you from this shit, especially if it's unwarranted. And when you're dealing with a Hierophant in reverse and a High Priestess in reverse, anything hatred that comes from them is unwarranted. They'll get away with it for a long time. You know, like fucking with different people and shit. But they'll get to that one person that got angels wrapped around them. And then that's when the shit backfired. Tower in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. You're dealing with someone who does this a lot. This is a repetitive mind fuck game they love to be in. Anything that's happening in the spiritual realm will be presented in the physical realm. So, High Priestess in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. If they're attacking you in the spiritual, it's going to come down in the physical. But they don't even believe in God. They don't even believe in angels. So, they won't even trust that you have some type of protection. But that's not their fucking business, Spirit says. They're just going to keep creating their karmic energy. You're dealing with someone that's very cocky, okay? Five of Cups energy, very fixed, stubborn when it comes to emotions. So even if you didn't try to hurt this person's feelings, they running with that. You did hurt their feelings. And they're going to go to any spiritual lengths here to make you feel that. But the Tower in reverse is blocking that. Paired with your temperance, the angel hill, balancing everything out. It's something that this person needs to see within them. They're going to be in attack mode for the rest of their life. Spiritually. So like if someone evil eyeing you, it's gonna come down and you're going to feel it and see it and recognize it in the physical. If someone is tampering with your energy, pulling on your energy, you're going to feel it. It starts in the spiritual because they have to first evil eye you to even come to the conclusion that they want to spiritually attack you. Once that's sent out, it creates a different type of ripple effect in the universe. And when you tapped into shit and you tapped into your own energy, you're going to know. I feel like, too, with the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, this person knows this about you, so they have went out and gathered others. You know, power of three and shit like that. They had to gather others to just be able to try to bring this tower to you. Now there's going to be a whole group of people suffering tower moments here just because they listened to this Queen of Swords in reverse or this King of Swords in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. Hierophant in reverse. They the same motherfucker. Just because they listened to them, just because they wanted to be get along gang in the cookie crew, now they all got to have the same fate. Now they all got to suffer the same fate just because they listened to that one insecure person whose feelings was hurt unjustly, okay? Now they all have to be in some shit boat together. And now they all going to be attacking each other. And now they all going to be attacking each other and wonder who attacking who. I'm telling you, because it's some spiritual shit here. This ain't no 3D shit. You seeing it in the 3D because that has to happen. But this is what's this took place first in the spiritual realm. They went to like this spiritual realm to create chaos and havoc. 5 of Wands in reverse, 5 of Swords in reverse, Tower in reverse. Now it's all going back to them. All of them together. 5 of Cups. But they already in beef with each other. So they already suspecting each other of doing things to each other. There's no honor amongst thieves. There's no honor amongst weak spirits. That's why you can't be out here kikiing about doing shit to people. Because as soon as that motherfucker feel like you more powerful than them, they're going to come in and try to bring some justice into your life. But bottom of the deck is the Temperance and the Upright here in the After Tarot. So yeah, you do have angels wrapped around you. You do. You have the Temperance and the Upright twice. Yeah, you still going to feel a little, a little nick and tuck every now and again. But for the most part, you got angels wrapped around you that's blocking these towers from hitting you or falling on top of you. You definitely want to be mindful who you clicking up with spiritually. You have to. Because I'm going to tell you one thing. This Queen of Swords in reverse and this King of Swords in reverse is going to lie to you to get you to team up with them against somebody else. They always going to lie. They always going to over-exaggerate, fabricate a story, something, so that you will feel some type of offense towards whoever the object of their obsession and destruction is. Especially if you are a practitioner where you do magic for motherfuckers and you be putting spells on people for people. Hey, it's real. It's not taboo. You most definitely need to be using discernment, doing divination, and making sure you're not getting blood on your hands for somebody that's lying. Because this King of Swords and this Queen of Swords in reverse was lying. Got a group of people, 5 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Wands, to come up and bring some type of unwarranted energy work towards somebody. All because this Queen of Swords in reverse felt slighted. Whole time, Temperance in the Upright twice, you was just trying to be on some angelic shit. You was just trying to like stay balanced, trying to be on your spiritual shit. Real talk. That's why the Justice is coming out in the Upright for you. And the Sun in the Upright. With the Righteous Anger and Retribution here, Ace of Swords in the Upright, and the 7 of Wands in the Upright in the After Tarot. Very powerful energy. Because this is what's taking place after all the bullshit that was projected onto you. It's like here, you stayed balanced through it all. You kept your wits about you. And then the After Tarot with the Temperance again is like, now you can pour out the bullshit that don't belong to you. Doves in your cup. Peace, hope, freedom back in your life. Some of you guys, maybe you felt bound to this tower but it's all being clear. You want the tower to fall down so that you can see what the cause was. That's taking place right now. It's something happening beneath the surface. Be patient. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor in the upright position. Yeah. You being put back in control. You could have felt out of control. You could have felt manipulated. You could have felt violated in some way because of all this shit that was taking place behind the scenes. But now that the tower has knocked it down and justice has come in, the temperance has come in, shit is balanced out. That's why your overall energy was the Nine of Cups. This could have been one of your greatest wishes. This could have been one of the things that, the only thing you was praying for was this tower to be removed out of your life, for balance to be restored, for justice to come in, for anything that wrongly came up against you. And now you getting that wish fulfillment. Ashe. Look, Ten of Pentacles in the upright. What I told your ass earlier, you just waiting for one more pentacle. Told your ass earlier. All you was waiting on was one more pentacle, and you get it with the Ten of Pentacles here. Now what you gonna, now what? Now what? You get it. That's all you was waiting on. And you get it. Temperance. See? Patience is a motherfucking virtue. Nine of Cups. Brought it in. I'm telling you. Tower moments being averted. Justice on your side. The happiness you was waiting on coming in. No more loss with the Three of Swords in reverse. Come on. Nine of Cups, guy. Started off your reading. I'm telling you, all I did was light up the shit, pick up the deck, and the nine of Cups just flew out upright. And I was like, I already know. Already know. You know, because I feel like this is deserving. You ain't got, I'm telling you right now, with the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Swords, God is bringing justice in your life. Swift justice, righteous anger is taking place. You might find yourself venting a little bit. That's necessary. Get that shit up out of you. Like I told you, I see thorns and shit just being purged from you. This is some real spiritual shit. This shit really happens. It's not taboo. Six of Cups. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yep. Oh shit. Seven of Swords in reverse. That can no longer work against you anymore. It can no longer be a thorn in your side anymore. It's being returned to sender. Somebody gonna be in a spiritual bind mentally now for all the misfortune they was trying to bring to somebody. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You've got the Four of Wands in the upright with the Three of Pentacles in the upright. Now, Spirit says just work on harmony and peace. Make your home feel luxurious in any little ways you can. Make your home is secure, first of all. Let's go there. Okay? But I have to keep it real with you. Bottom of the deck, the Devil in the upright, there's still energy lingering. Seven of Wands right behind it in the right away. So yeah, make your home a fortress. Fortify it. You know what to do. If you need tips, book a spiritual tips and guidance little session with me. It's one of my most affordable sessions, and you can ask me whatever tips you need. Like, if you need to know how to protect your home, get on it. But with the Four of Wands and the upright and the Three of Pentacles, it's like that's what you need to be working on right now. Just your stable foundation. Fuck all this bullshit from the outside energy. All these things. Yes, it's being projected. But with the Seven of Wands and the upright, it's like you know. And you are going to be shielding and protecting. I mean, you got to protect your spirit out here. You have to. This is an everyday thing. This not just no, oh, I felt some negative energy coming up now, let me protect. No, you got to be ready so you ain't got to get ready. Okay? That's what Spirit is saying. Spirit, can we clarify this devil card, please? Ace of Pentacles. Somebody, this demonic energy always watching. Somebody be pocket watching you too. Somebody jealous of like your stable home environment, even if they ain't ever seen your home or been in your home. They got a little devious spirit on them where they just perceive that you got a lot and they just mad about that. So this demon got their eye on your Ace of Pentacles, but it's coming from God. The aces come from God. They can't box with God. Your ace gonna get to you anyway. Five of Pentacles in the after tarot, it's like, yeah, maybe once this energy was able to keep you blocked out in suffrage with them. It can't anymore. Time's up. Time is up. Bottom of the deck, Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, time is up for that energy. It can't exist within you or around you anymore. It's gonna have no choice but to flee. Spirit, what's this devil, please? Ten of Cups. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. You still gonna get good fortune. I'm telling you, everything that was like delayed, paused or something, is all coming back in. It's all coming back in. This Empress in reverse is a very jealous, feminine energy in your life. I don't care how sweet and docile they show up, they got a wicked spirit on them too, because this came out right on top of the devil. So you might have a feminine energy. This could be a mom, somebody you consider a sister, a close friend, whatever, cousin, auntie, whatever. They got a little devious spirit on them. And when you start to shine and you step into this energy here, they not going to be happy. When you get fortune, they unhappy. I want you to know that. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Well, this Empress in reverse is a bitch that's scorned for their own. They scorning themselves and they taking it out on other people. Okay? This motherfucker scoring just because you in the Wheel of Fortune. Shit finally going right in your life. Now this bitch want to show up mad because shit going right in your life. But they the Empress. They got shit they ain't even grateful for. They'll buy some shit on Tuesday, forget about it by Thursday. By Thursday. That's why. So you could be rejoicing over this one fortune you get. They got plenty already, but they ain't grateful. They ain't grateful as fuck. They envious as fuck. They always mad when somebody else on top and happy too. That's the devil in your life, this Empress in reverse. This Empress in reverse will be the type of person that'll resort to like beauty spells and shit like that. Beauty spells to like make you break out, make your yoni smell bad, you know, make your rod not be able to get up so you can't be with nobody but them. Like this Empress in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. This is somebody that will do anything they can to remain the shining star, but they not even grateful for the shit God already gave their ass. Yep. They already abundant, but they don't see it because they so spiteful and greedy and envious. And they so full of vanity. Spirit says you keep your guard up from this. Keep your guard up from this. Three of Pentacles could be somebody that loves to surround themselves around you. It's that one person that you always feel guarded against when y'all get together. It's that one person you always feel like you can't be vulnerable around because you know they're going to use that in some way to try to, like, you know, put you down, judge you, talk about your flaws when y'all on a double date. Talk about the shit that ain't right about you in front of motherfuckers. And y'all all just linking up to have a good time. Just to distract from the fact that they don't feel good about themselves. Empress in reverse with the 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they don't even feel good about themselves. Unless they got some, like, little charm or some little trophy about it. But you still gonna get your Ace of Pentacles. You got to be mindful and discerning out here because people be out here moving in ways that you wouldn't even think about, and that's how it get over on you because you're not in that energy, so you can't even understand why somebody would even act like that. But people be dealing with a gang of fucked up ass issues and insecurities and mental health issues and demonic possession bullshit they be on. You wouldn't even know why somebody would be acting like that. You just showing up trying to have a good time or some shit. 9 of Cups. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's move on. Okay, so you got the Ten of Wands in the upright position with the Judgment in reverse. Somebody is finding that it's a huge burden to try to resurrect something. The thing is, whatever this person, even if it's you, collective, whatever someone is trying to resurrect, it's a burden, a heavy burden, a needless burden. And it'll put them in Five of Pentacles energy. If spirit has taken someone from you, like, see, this is what I'm picking up. Sometimes people want someone or something so bad. Here I'm hearing that it's someone. So bad that they'll put up with the worst things just to have that person, place, or thing in their life. Even if spirit is like, no, Judgment in reverse. I took it from you already. It's gone. That person is gone. That feeling, that energy is gone. That burden is gone. Five of Pentacles. Someone like, no, I'd rather struggle and suffer than to have this burden removed from me. Than to have this lack mindset removed from me. It's like somebody don't want to be happy. Like somebody literally doesn't want to let go of some heavy burden. This could have happened a long time ago. Somebody don't want to let it go. They want to resurrect it, but it's like, no. Spirit's not going to breathe life back into this. If it's gone, it's gone. Bottom of the deck is a Chariot in the upright. Move on. Literally, move forward. Somebody, thank you, Spirit. Somebody is going to make it extremely hard for somebody to break up with them. The crazy thing that I'm hearing is that somebody already broke up with them a long ass time ago. They ended the friendship, they ended the relationship a long time ago. And somebody is like, nope. I don't give a fuck if you are over it and you've healed from it. I haven't. Five of Pentacles. And I want to make sure you haven't. But for some of you, you've already moved on in love. Chariot in the upright, Knight of Cups. You like, man, I'm out of here. I'm about to go be where the love at. Literally. Eight of Wands in the upright. Where more opportunities is, where better communication is, where some more free-flowing energy of ideas, and you're not stuck. This is an energy of like somebody just wanted to keep somebody like stuck in a house all day. Like either just stuck in a house fucking, or stuck in a house miserable, or whatever, even if they wasn't there. Somebody super controlling. Super controlling. This somebody that don't want to give you love, genuine affection, communication, camaraderie, but they don't want you to get it nowhere else. Somebody wanna make it really hard for someone to move on with their life. To the point where this person is burdening themselves. Like they could be watching TV. It'll be a funny ass show on. All that's playing in the back of this person's mind, Five of Pentacles. I hope this person ain't laughing right now. What if they watch this with somebody else and they laugh? Like somebody just like heavy burden. Heavy burdens. Like that's all they could think about. Is hoping that whoever they can't start a new beginning with or be in a relationship with or something is suffering. And I have to be the bearer of bad news. It don't always work like that, my nigga. Just because somebody don't want to be in a relationship with you, don't make them public enemy number one. Just because somebody ain't with you, I know it will be grand and it will be lovely to think that their whole life is going to be suffering now. That's not the case. And a lot of people who be in their feelings in a toxic ass, demonic ass way with this devil energy here, that's what they think. You could, like, it could be an amicable separation. It could be a separation that's quiet, no fighting, no quarreling. Two motherfuckers just outgrow each other. This is the type of motherfucker that'll still be holding on to that burden, doing whatever they can from a distance with the Chariot and the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Wands to still make somebody feel some type of loss, lack, Five of Pentacles, just because they separated from them. Even if the grounds this person connected with on somebody wasn't right. Judgment in reverse. So this could have been somebody that made friends with you just because they was a stalker or spied on you or hated you at one point. Or this could be like somebody that got with you while they was with somebody else and all kind of drama. And this, it don't even matter. This person don't care about the whys that they connected to you. They just want to know for sure that if they not connected to you anymore, that you're going to suffer in some kind of way. That's their every wish. But it's over. Judgment in reverse. And the thing is here, with the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, they just gonna have to feel that burden. Somebody gonna have to feel the burden of like not being able to hurt you no more, not being able to be in your energy no more, not being able to burden you, to make you feel left out and stuck. Because you gone. Knight of Cups, Chariot, Eight of Wands in the upright. This is literally on to bigger and better things. Even sometimes the Eight of Wands can be considered as like arrows of love. Now you've got the Knight of Cups, the Chariot in the middle of this, and the Eight of Wands on the opposite side. So this is going towards like things that you love, things that empower you, things that drive you. And whoever is stuck in this stagnant energy of the Five of Pentacles, Judgment in reverse, and Ten of Wands, they're going to have to be stuck there alone. Something is happening to propel you into a space where there's love, productivity, action, motion, things going on that are exciting and full of good energy with the Knight of Cups in the upright. So whoever is still holding a grudge, Ten of Wands, Five of Pentacles, they holding that grudge on their own with the Judgment in reverse. Spirit, like, ain't even allowing you to be in that space with them no more. For a while, that could have been something that you was focused on too. And that's how they were still able to telepathically connect their emotions and bullshit and projections onto you. Not anymore though. Because this is old and outdated with the Ten of Wands here. The Ten of Wands is old and outdated bullshit that's not making anything. Just somebody posture fucked up, slouching, depressed all the time. Spirit is bringing an end to that. And you are literally getting an open road, a green light to move on to bigger and better things that are full of things that excite you. Things that you love to do. Opportunities open for you here. Because when you start to move in love, Knight of Cups, Chariot, guess what you attract? Eight of Wands. That same type of shit. You know? All right. And that's real. You can't walk into a room, Eight of Wands, Knight of Cups, Chariot. You can't walk into a room in that type of energy and be in Five of Pentacles. Everybody gonna look at you like, man, we was energized, talking about plans, new ideas. We was in a business meeting or we was making shit happen, and here you come in at Five of Pentacles telling us how stuff ain't gonna work and telling us how we shouldn't take a chance. that you gonna get kicked out the board meeting. Don't nobody want to hear that when they trying to create, when they trying to make moves. Eight of Wands. Don't nobody want to hear that. We wanna know, of course, the pros and cons of everything. But this is some Johnny come lately ass motherfucker that want to come into the board meeting 30 minutes late at that, and then start telling everybody how they see a flaw in the plan, when the plan look like it's panning out to me, nigga. You got the 9 of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, shit, the 10 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. Look like the plan is panning out to me. So don't listen to no Johnny come lately ass motherfuckers that want to run up in out of breath after everybody done already sat down, and then to distract from the fact that they late and they didn't even take the show up serious. They wanna deflect and talk about shit that ain't got nothing to do with the plan we already signed on, and shit is already in motion. Cause the 8 of Wands and the Chariot is like the plan is already in motion. The opportunity has already been took. So some of you guys are going to be moving forward. Ashe, bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands in the upright. Yeah. You leaving a space where it could have been like you were striving to do your best, and motherfuckers wasn't even acknowledging you, or they was loving your ideas and your plans, but they wasn't giving you credit, and it was a fucked up ass situation. 2 of Wands, now you moving into something more balanced. And now you being put in the flyer seat to where you can go anywhere you want to go. Do whatever you was doing where you was at the same next destination. You know what I mean? Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. All these old outdated beliefs and actions and shit is over. Behind the 10 of Swords in reverse, you have the Queen of Cups in the upright position with the King of Cups in the upright position. This is crazy. Because it's like, now that the swords have been removed out of you, the thorns that I saw being removed out of you earlier, those holes have been filled up. Those wounds have been filled up with love from the 2 Temperance energy and that spiritual surgery or some shit you've been under. Now those holes have been filled. Those wounds have been filled with love. King of Cups in the upright, Queen of Cups in the upright. Now you able to make better decisions. Hangman in reverse. You come up out of the coma or the anesthesia that you were under. You come up out of it. Boom. Ace of Cups in the upright position. I can't even lie to you. With the Page of Pentacles in the upright position. You come up out of this coma. You come up out of this state of, being down into Ace of Cups. You already had the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Now you come into this energy of what true love, true healing, true self-fulfillment is. Page of Pentacles paired with it. Now you just like a vessel for like opportunities, financial security, good news coming your way, good news about money. Motherfuckers want to invest in you, talk to you about making shit happen. Like, you're in such a better place now. It's all been a process, and it's not going to make sense until you get on the other side of it. But the only matter is that it will make sense. It will. And with the Ace of Cups, like, your heart going to be so filled with love that even if an enemy tried to come up against you, they wouldn't even be an energetic match for you. Because the love that you hold inside of you is so more powerful than anybody that's wicked could even fucking fathom. You know what I mean? This is why doors and windows is opening for you now with the 2 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Doors opening, fucking side doors opening, back, like, opportunities about to be abound. Shit. Told you that fucking enemy can't box with God. I've been saying this shit for fucking years. You give these motherfuckers enough rope to hang themselves. 10 of swords in reverse. And all the swords you pull out of you just go, it's like they a magnet. They want to be a fucking mirror so bad. Now they a fucking magnet. And all the swords that got pulled up out of you just gonna fly back on their ass. Shit. They don't want me to talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Bottom of the deck is the 2 of swords in reverse. What I tell you? All the swords, they're coming out. They're coming out. You're not going to be in two minds about your destiny no more. You're not going to be in two minds about this King of Wands in reverse no more. Because some of y'all, to keep it 100, you've been having your destiny put on the back burner based off of what somebody else about to do. They ain't even fucking loyal to you or loyal to themselves or the person that they claim they having trouble with, and all this little washed up ass story that they recycle and send to everybody with the fucking Knight of Swords here. Somebody been acting like they didn't see that somebody was with somebody. You knew that motherfucker was in a relationship. That's why they only called you when they was on their way home from work. As soon as they pulled up, they hung up. Knight of Swords in reverse. You knew they was with somebody, but you just was trying to like be fulfilled. Devil energy. You just wanted your wishes and desire fulfilled too. Don't try to act like the victim in this shit for somebody too. Because somebody then went out and started doing evil shit to somebody else because they was pretending like they didn't know somebody was doing, that had somebody or was on some other shit. They knew. 2 of Swords in reverse. Motherfuckers always want to talk about woman's intuition or gut instinct and shit. But to play blind like a motherfucker when it's some devil dick or some devil yoni involved. They play blind like a motherfucker. Then Herman in reverse. Oh, I don't know nothing. Oh, you don't know nothing, bitch? But last week, yo punk ass was on the collective reading talk about Ashay. You knew something then. Come on now. And I already know that's gonna make somebody mad, but I'm not here to make nobody happy. Shit. So whatever emotion you get from me, that's your responsibility. Your ass knew then. So don't be sitting around and God giving you shit right now. Okay, that's the thing. God giving your punk ass some shit right now. You need to get in alignment. You need to get in alignment. Emperor in the upright. Get the fuck, tighten up. Okay? Because you about to get some good shit. Some of y'all still got some shadow work to do. Some of y'all need to heal the relationship you have with money. You do. You got to heal that. Because if you don't, you're going to always see lack. Heal the relationship you have with money. Somebody gets very anxious and anxiety written around money, and it just throws off everything. It throws off their mood. It scares away the money. Star in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys are about to have a new cycle with money. A new cycle with success and abundance and new beginnings. Step into these new beginnings. Don't be afraid. Don't be so fixed to where you don't give yourself an open door, an open mindset. Don't say no before you reason. Because you know, this is the world card is ruled by Saturn, but it's all the fixed signs on there. Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. And you don't want to be too fixed to where you can't start a new beginning. to where you can't allow a new cycle to take place in your life. You don't want to say no to a new beginning until you sat and reasoned with it, with your higher self, not your fears. And always put yourself into the position to where you can intuit between your intuition, your wounds, your fears. You have to, or you be out here missing opportunities. Now the world is in the upright, so you giving a chance right now. You giving a choice. God giving you a chance and a choice. Are you gonna be so fixed to where you say no, or are you gonna reason and know that you're protected in this new beginning? You've been manifesting shit all month, all year. Now the opportunities are being presented. What are you gonna do? Moon in reverse. You gonna step the fuck up out your fears. I know that. With the strength in the upright, and you gonna do it. That's what you gonna do. And guess what's gonna happen? Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups. You're gonna feel real vulnerable. You're gonna feel real small. You're gonna feel real new. You're gonna feel like a virgin again. You know, I'm a virgin. I mean, you know, I just had to throw that out there. But you're gonna feel like a virgin. You're gonna feel free. You're gonna feel renewed. You're gonna feel like, oh shit, I'm vulnerable out here. I don't know how this gonna work. You know, I'm only a page in this. And when you in this Page of Cups energy, you're very vulnerable. Now, and we talking here about new opportunities in life, recreating yourself, getting away from your fears, stepping into your strength. Okay? Look. Look here. I'm still debating on if I'm going to give my virginity away, y'all. I'm just saying. I don't know yet. But this ain't about me. Okay? This is about y'all and y'all destiny. You stepping away from your fears with the moon in reverse. Coming out of any mental illnesses. You coming out strong though. With the strength card in the world, it's like you are very disciplined. You coming out like very strong. Like, I gotta get this cleared up. I gotta get this shadow energy out of me. I gotta do this shadow work. You're not afraid of the shadow work. Look, if you part of the gang, we all virgins, okay? If you part of the gang, we all virgins. We out here chaste. You know what I'm saying? We chaste or whatever they call it. We pure. You know what I mean? We are new with the world of the upright, the shadow in reverse. Whatever happened in the past, that wasn't us. Okay? That was not us. We wasn't there when it took place. Okay? We was somewhere else being a strong spirit. I don't know who that was that did that shit a long time ago, but it wasn't us. All right? Let's move on, you know. Now, you're stepping out of your fears. You're fuck the fool in reverse. You're the world in the upright now. So now you know that the world is so much broader. Like, there's so many ways you can create success right now, gang. Seriously, with the moon in reverse, there's no more emotional and mental blockages. It's like now, okay, y'all know I'll be playing this game Far Cry, right? I have to reference this right now. Okay, so on the game, we have to climb these towers, right? And with each section, the towers get harder. Okay, they're literally called towers. And so you have to climb these towers, and sometimes there's enemies at the bottom of the tower, and you know, you got to kill these enemies, or you could stealthily move around them and get inside the tower and then start gauging up to the top, because the enemies ain't going to climb up to the top of the tower with you. They too weak spirited. They too weak minded. Anyway, so you get to the top. Once you get to the top of the tower, there's this little machine that you got to break. When you break this machine, it breaks the illusion and the communication and the fucked up as low vibrational messages that were being sent out to that area of the land. And so once you take your sword or your knife or whatever, you break this tower open, you break the little box open, the message cuts off. The message stops. And then the game flashes to this world map, the map of the world where everything starts to open up, and it's called the world map on the game. And we got the world here, the moon in reverse. So everything starts to open up on the map, and then you start to see where like all the little hidden treasures are. You start to see where like all the fucking like animals are and everything, the people, the good, the bad. Like you start to see everything. And then you get more weapons with the strength card. Like, boom, now you can crack the code. You open up the game, that little portion of the game, and then you can see things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's where y'all at right now, collective. Your Seven of Cups in reverse, cutting the miscommunication, cutting the illusion, and freeing up yourself. And you stepping into a new world. Page of Cups, you're going to feel vulnerable in this new phase. You have to be the novice at some point to get to intermediate, to get to advanced, and to get to expert. You have to be the novice sometimes. And don't like berate or belittle yourself when you in novice mode, because that's where you learn all the tricks and the trades, and that's how you be that Page of Wands. Very adventurous, very ready to learn, and ready to put all your learns into action. All right, let's move on, because y'all know I can talk about video games all day. Now, when you get into this Page of Cups, you know, vulnerable but strong here with the strength, and the world in the upright, letting go of your fears, moon in reverse. Guess what Spirit's giving you? Bottom of the deck, Six of Wands in the upright position. You make it. You become successful. You come back from this long, hard battle, war even, successfully. Okay? You make it out of the bullshit, the drama. You get out of it. Success. The world in the upright. Six of Wands in the upright. You make it. Things get better. Okay? But, I mean, bottom of the deck, Three of Cups in reverse. We already know that they still talking. It doesn't matter that they're talking. Okay? And all attention ain't good attention. All energy ain't good energy. So, in order to stay in your autonomy, you just have to null and void these people. Send out like a spiritual cease and desist, non-disclosure bullshit on these motherfuckers. Three of Cups in reverse. When you get to this successful space, after shutting down all negative communication and bullshit that was stifling you, whether it was in or external, people gonna talk. But you go from the Three of Cups in reverse to the Two of Cups in the upright. So it's like, yeah, you may lose some motherfuckers along the way, but you end up with the right tribe, with the right connection. Someone that's offering you the same type of love and support and connection and nurturing that you're offering them. Because the Three of Cups in reverse only wants you to nurture and fill up their cups. Make sure they stay drunk. Make sure they stay excited. But they're never going to pour into you. They're only going to show you how you come up short, how your glass is half empty and never full. That's why you can't fuck with people like that. Yeah, look here. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody that sees your wins as their losses all the time. It'll set your motherfucking ass up, too. And lie on you, exaggerate, drag, satellize your name. All right, anyway. Fuck them and fuck that. You got to the top of the tower, motherfucker. That's why the tower came up in reverse. You got to the top of the tower. Okay. All right, let's move on, gang, because we didn't. Yeah, being naturally me. Shit. You got to the top of the tower. And then when you get to the top of the tower, there's like these little chests. Like you can open, it'll have other things in it, like money and like little trinkets and shit. And you can go sell that shit and make more money. You know? To get like ammo and fucking bulletproof vests and shit like that. So when you get to the top of the tower, it's not a short-lived victory. All right, let's see. Damn, it's still early over here, gang. It's only 6:30. 6:34 here. All right, let's see. Ooh. And 2:35 a.m. Oh, you in the UK. Okay, we got the grief and the service. Double messages here. Someone is literally in grief that you're no longer like of service to them. Like they feel like so fucked up that they can't just like utilize you, pull on your sacral chakra whenever they want to. Somebody has been feeding off of your sacral chakra for a long time with the grief energy here. You could have been very weak at a point where you didn't want to disappoint people, so you were always like of service, even to your own detriment. But something took place here. Bottom of the deck, growth in the upright position, heart chakra energy. You grew in some type of way. And with the service in reverse, you decided not to renew your contract with someone in that aspect. Like, I just can't be at your beck and call whenever you want me to. And you broke that contract with someone, which took you out of grief, but put them in grief. Okay? Yeah. Renewal in reverse at the bottom of the deck with quest in reverse. You definitely stopped some type of like, I'm gonna run to you whenever you need me to. Despondence. It's like I said, it's like even if you were always of service to someone, whenever they said something, You could have just like dropped everything. Whenever someone says something, hey, I need this, boom, you just drop everything and be like, okay, you stopped that with renewal in reverse and quest in reverse. It was going against your better judgment with wisdom in reverse. Despondence. Now this person is very despondent towards you. This person is like really like standoffish towards you for no reason. Just because you took back some type of energy here with the growth card in the upright, you went through some listen, and this ain't even really on no spiritual shit. Listen, everybody fucking grow. You gonna be mad at your kid because they don't wear a size 4 anymore and they wear a size 6? You just gonna cut them off because they shoe got bigger, they foot got bigger? Like, no. But this type of person is like that. But they got some type of weird energy towards you. Cause look, on the despondence card, she got the world on her womb and all these plants and flowers and shit growing out of her, so she growing. But the person here at the bottom in the purple sweater is mad at this person's growth. So somebody has a lot of grief in their heart for your growth, but you growing anyway. Despite the despondence or the pushback you get from other motherfuckers, you are still growing. The only thing is though that they taking that as rejection. With the rejection in the upright and expansion in reverse, they feel so rejected by your growth that they hope you don't grow. Expansion in reverse, abundance in reverse. They hope that you don't grow. Oh, you rejected me? Like I said earlier, just because somebody don't want to be in a relationship with you or be in a business ship, friendship, family ship from you, don't mean that they don't deserve to live a happy life. Especially if they ain't took shit from you, abused you in no type of way. The abuse is in somebody's motherfucking mind though, with the wisdom in reverse. And every time I see this rejection card, it just makes me think of somebody in some type of like mental institution where these wicked whispers is in their ear. So anytime somebody outgrow them or grow period, or anytime somebody like exudes some type of like self-efficient energy, this person feels rejected. And they wish, like, I hope they don't make it. I hope they don't expand. I hope they don't reach abundance because I feel rejected from it. I don't feel renewed by their growth. I want them to fail. I don't want them to have happiness and success. Creation in reverse. They're trying to create this. Look at the guy in a rejection. He's pondering here. He's plotting. Hand on his mouth, chin, whatever. He's plotting on a way to create some type of chaos out of the rejection that he feels. All they can do right now is send guilt with the vanity. Like I told you, somebody's really vanitized. Like, yeah. So they want you to feel guilty for not feeding into their vanity. If you set up a boundary with someone like, hey, I'm going to use the one I go to all the time just for lack of better terms or some shit. Hey, don't show up to my house before 6 a.m. Hey, don't call me before 6 a.m. or 10 a.m. or some shit. It could be a small boundary. They take it as rejection. And with the vanity here and the guilt, they're like, oh, you're going to have a boundary? I should never have to have a boundary with you. Where did that come from? This person is used to you being in low self-worth around them with the facade and self-worth in reverse. Some of you guys fake being less than you are. Like, hear me out. Some of you guys have this amazing energy within you and you know it and you see it every day in all the things you do and all the people who are actually truly close to you. But when you get around this person who's in vanity, you pretend like you ain't shit. You used to pretend like you didn't know shit. You used to pretend like You didn't love your hair, your eyes, your skin. You used to downplay all the beautiful things about yourself because you knew that this person was so full of vanity that the minute you said anything good about yourself, boom, they projecting guilt onto you. How the fuck dare you come around me and talk about you love what you went to school for? You love your job. You love your kids. You love how you eating healthy. You love how everybody loved you at that one day. Like you this is a used to be energy though. But I feel like somebody used to pretend like they wasn't shit. Just not to upset this fucking narcissistic, sociopathic motherfucker here in his vanity. And it was almost like with the creation in reverse, they wanted to create that scene. Like they wanted to create a vibe where you would downplay yourself just to be around them. You would downplay your spirit, your accomplishments, your thoughts, the way you move in the world, the good things you've done and you feel. It was like you knew with the vanity that they was like that, so you would pretend like the shit that you knew how to do wasn't good enough. Those days are over. Whenever you get around a motherfucker like that, you already know. Guess what? You gonna get in trouble for even being around them. You know why? God don't want you sitting the fuck up under nobody that's gonna make you have to be small and tiptoe around the accomplishments and the energy you got just to be around a motherfucker. And then stop making motherfuckers the narcissist and the sociopath in your life. Because unbeknownst to you, you can do that. And I'm going to tell you how you do that. By being around vanitized motherfuckers, knowing that they want a gang of praise and adoration, even if you trying to do some shit in your own life, you'll create a narcissist or a sociopath in your life by being too docile with a motherfucker. Telling them some shit like, oh, you my only friend. You the only one that I care about. You then they'll start feeling themselves on that shit. And then as soon as you make a new friend or you make a new creation or you step into your power and stuff, they'll be that narcissist. You got to be careful of that shit too with creation, because you got to be careful of the motherfucking demons your ass create. You can create a motherfucker to be a demon in your life by giving them too much motherfucking power in your life. Too much power over the shit that you know that God gave you. You somehow want to schmooze with them, so you give them that power. Don't do that either. Motherfuckers will become the demon in your life if you don't be careful with the shit you creating by the shit you saying and allowing motherfuckers to skate by and do. And that's real. And you got a responsibility of that shit. You got a responsibility of the things that you do to others and the shit that you allow motherfuckers to do to you. I don't give a fuck what they got to offer or what they done for you in the past or what they giving you at that moment. You got a responsibility to not let certain shit happen to you. Or you be writing that same punishment with the motherfucker that did it to you because you want to go against your better judgment because this motherfucker look like abundance. Or this motherfucker look like a soulmate or a fucking fucked out ass twin flame or some random ass shit that motherfuckers is putting all this value on right now that don't even really mean shit. Like, I'm serious. So you be careful of that shit too. Stop making motherfuckers that narcissist in your life. I don't ever go around and be like, my narcissist did A, B, and C. You see motherfuckers online all day. Well, yeah, my narcissist did. My sociopath did. You giving these motherfuckers power. Stop calling them yours. They ain't your person. They ain't your A, B, and C. When you step back and take your power back, can't nobody be shit in your life unless you give them that script or that role. Yeah, when you was younger and you was naive, you didn't have, the right tools to gauge that shit, but now you know better. Can't nobody be shit to you. Creation in reverse. Unless you give it power. Don't let nobody be your enemy. Let them punk bitches be their own enemy. And we gonna call them enemy because I don't feel like coming up with all these fucking words to describe their little punk ass. But don't let nobody make you their enemy. Or rather, don't let nobody make them your enemy. Like, motherfuckers be trying to be your enemy the whole time. The enemy is within, with the vanity card. Motherfuckers be got enemies and demons all up inside their punk ass, and then they come around you and want to make you that sounding board for that shit. Bitch, I ain't no sounding board for your fucking enemies. Fuck that. Don't be nobody enemy. Let them be the enemy, but the source ain't you. Shit, the source is something inside they punk ass that they refuse to reflect on because it hurt too much. They get too uncomfortable when the mirror pointed at they punk ass. While they talking about I'm a mirror goddamn day. When the mirror is pointing at their ass, they're going to still find a little segue out of it, a little loophole to still make you the enemy. Don't let nobody make you their fucking enemy. And the crazy thing about discernment is discernment gonna make you feel like you're supposed to be alone all the time. You ain't supposed to be alone all the time just because you got discernment. That ain't even what discernment means. You gonna come across a lot of motherfuckers that's looking for an enemy. I'll tell you that shit right now. You'll come across a lot of motherfuckers that's looking for an enemy in the form of looking for help or helping others. Or being in a relationship or being in a friendship. They're looking for an enemy in those avenues. And the minute you don't fulfill their fucking desire, or the minute they feel despondent towards you, guess what? You the enemy now. Destiny in reverse. Not even what the fuck they supposed to be doing. A lot of motherfuckers in this spiritual shit right now think the only way to prove they on the right spiritual path is if they got a fucking enemy. Bitch, God bigger than a fucking enemy. Okay? And if you don't believe that other shit can happen, all you gonna keep recreating creation in reverse is fucking enemies when the enemy is within. Bitch, you ain't my motherfucking enemy just cause you mad cause I said something about your punk ass sun sign. That don't make you my enemy. That make you your enemy cause you don't want to face your own shadow or some bullshit. I don't know. But stop letting people create you to be their enemy. Cause that ain't even what the fuck they supposed to be doing. Everybody's on this self-righteous shit. That's why I be treading lightly over that term, the chosen one. Because I always got my ear to the spiritual, esoteric streets, and it seems to me like everybody that's always talking about they the chosen ones is always putting themselves in a victim and savior complex at the same goddamn time. So I don't really be on that chosen one shit, because that'll get you casting stones and coming up against motherfuckers and acting like you supposed to be out here some spiritual superhero humbling people that you don't even fucking know they path, you don't even know what they've been through, but you the chosen one, so you got a right to do some shit, and then when some shit backfire, now all of a sudden everybody up against you. Like, I'll be treading lightly with motherfuckers who be spiritual bypassing and talking all this God shit, but they out here being fucking demonic. Okay? Because you get to a spiritual point in your motherfucking journey where you just stay out the way and God give you every the fuck thing you deserve. You ain't even got to be out here petty and spiteful and underhanded and shit. And it's a lot of motherfuckers out here that got the game twisted and they think that's how you're supposed to be spiritual. That's why all these readers beefing with each other, all these healers and practitioners beefing with each other. Because they don't know how the fuck to stay out the way sometimes. And then even if you are staying out the way, they'll go seek you out. They'll go look for you to cause trouble with you. Even if you are staying out the way sometimes. Even if a motherfucker don't got access to you or a paper trail on you, it's demonic motherfuckers out here that is looking for problems to prove to themselves that they're the more superior spiritual being. Yeah, dissipating in reverse. They thought you was gonna die, but you didn't. And guess what? Now it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet because they're like, oh, thank God. Maybe that means my karma gonna be less. But then at the same time, damn, that means my power wasn't strong enough to destroy this person because they didn't dissipate, they didn't disappear. You know, they didn't dissolve like I wanted them to. Because that wasn't their motherfucking destiny. Destiny in reverse, bitch. You can't come in and fixate on a motherfucker and then all of a sudden you think you gonna destroy their destiny. Their destiny ain't in your motherfucking hands. I don't get that. But whatever. Acceptance. And they still refuse to accept this fact. What the fuck I told y'all ass earlier? Trickery. Acceptance in reverse with trickery. Somebody just can't accept that they trickery and they lies and they evil heart. Because the green here, we in a chakra wisdom oracle deck. They can't understand or understand. They can't accept that they trickery didn't work on somebody. Somebody was trying to make somebody's heart disgusting with discovery in reverse. Somebody was trying to bring so much trickery into somebody's heart that they lose their mind and lose their love. That prayer was not answered. Prayer in reverse. You got the passion in the upright position with the isolation. All it did was make you go within and find more passion and purpose in being alone. So even if somebody tried to triangulate you and keep everybody from you and ostracize you from the fucking family or ostracize you from your own fucking group or some bullshit, all that did was make you go inside and do more shadow work and learn what truly matters in your life. It actually made you happier, lit up your sacral chakra. Now you're going to be able to come out and speak some real truth. You're going to be able to speak your truth. They wasn't expecting that, though, with instinct in reverse. Perseverance in the upright. It was like, yeah, you wasn't expecting me to keep going because you was too cocky. You was too big mouth. But you persevered through it all. That's why Spirit said, let motherfuckers talk. Let them do. Let them do it. It ain't your karma. See, everybody like to talk about karma and all this shit, but it ain't everything everybody say. Some of the shit that happened to you ain't your karma. Some of it is. Or some of it what goes around comes around, but at the same time, motherfuckers get so into this vanity energy that they create their own karma. They fuck up their own destiny with destiny in reverse. See? Look at this. You've got the perfection, in the upright position, root chakra energy with the joy card, solar plexus energy. You've perfected your joy just by being in isolation. See, that's where a motherfucker don't know. Oh, you can ostracize me. You can make me the outcast, the black sheep, but guess what? I'm going to perfect my own joy to the point where my joy can't even be taken from me because it was perfected within me. You ain't got to go be an energy vampire to somebody to be happy. You creating your own motherfucking happiness within your own self. Chakras align. Balance here. So nobody can't take your joy. They ain't even give it to you. But they sitting up salivating over it, trying to figure out how to make your joy theirs. But they don't even know that the wounds and the battles that you went through is what helped you to perfect this motherfucking joy. That's why your root chakra is so strong and you ain't even out here wilding out. Because you done created a source within self. When you want to tap into joy, you know how to tap into that shit within your own power. You ain't got to look outwards to other people. And you might be around motherfuckers who can't do that. They need external forces to always make them feel happy. With perception in reverse. So they will never see the right type of vibe. They'll see you with perception in reverse. They'll see you as being fake because you just happy on your own shit. They ain't seen no evidence of why you should be happy with perception in reverse. So you being full of joy, you done made your own self happy in some way. They can't understand it because their perception is fucked up. This is green heart chakra in reverse. So when your perception fucked up, your heart fucked up. You'll make enemies out of lovers. You'll make enemies out of supporters. You'll make enemies out of motherfuckers that really want to show up for you with the root chakra here and the joy. You'll make an enemy out of motherfucker that want to share their joy with you, but they can't because your perception is fucked up. And these are the type of people y'all coming out of dealing with. I'm telling you right now, their perception fucked up. They can't even fathom why you happy. Oh, bitch, you lost all this. This ain't perfect. You ain't got no nice car. You ain't got no big house. You ain't got no fancy da 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 da. But you happy. They perception off of what your joy should be. Your joy could just be getting up in the rising. Solar plexus energy here with the joy, being able to perfect the day, to perfect the next journey. You know what I'm saying? See? Enlightenment in the upright position. Solar plexus energy again. Victim here. Can't understand how you enlightened to the place where you used to be a victim. You ain't there no more. You are enlightened to the spaces where you used to be a victim at. You like, damn. You could be on this part of your shadow work where you like, I allow myself to be a victim in this, that, and the third. Balance, ashe in the upright position. See? When you realize the spaces where you could have allowed yourself to be victimized, or just you coming into a more enlightened space where, you know, just things about you are being uncovered, you get more balance. You have the temperance twice earlier. And patience in reverse. See? Temperance, balance, and patience in reverse. I told you earlier, you come into this space where this enlightenment makes you more patient. Knowing thyself makes you more patient. Bottom of the deck is confusion in reverse, thus confirming the Seven of Cups in reverse. And releasing the upright. You ready to release? I'm telling you, it's something being pulled up out of you. Those thorns, those daggers. You're in a space of release right now. Cry. Some of y'all need to just fucking cry. Some of you guys may need to go pay reverence to one of your ancestors or guides, you know. Some of you guys may need to just like let shit die, man, so the confusion can fade away, because somebody is holding some type of grudge with forgiveness in reverse that don't even need to be there. I'm telling you, somebody got a grudge in their heart that's unnecessary. It's confusing them. But for you, collective, you are out of the confusion. You are allowing things to fade away. You know? All right, let's move on. Somebody just literally needs to realize that a cycle is over. Somebody can't hold somebody prisoner any longer. Somebody can't psychic vamp anyone any longer. Somebody can't emotionally or mentally control anybody any longer. And the fact that they still want to do that makes them weak, makes them a weak spirit. You become a really strong spirit when you realize that people who are taken away from you or separated from you, or you're separated from them, is actually opening a new path. Weak spirits can't accept that, and they will fight against the current, and they will kill themselves. They will shock themselves. They will sting themselves. They will hurt themselves to hold on to things that God is trying to take away from them. And with the Ten of Wands and the forgiveness in reverse, this is grudges. This is emotional angst that people are holding pent up inside themselves, that's cutting away from the healthy relationships and connections they can have in their life, and furthering their insecurities to fuck up their perception to where they will try to create discord in other people's lives. You know? What the fuck is this? All right, my bad, y'all. I'm back. All right, let's move on, and we out of here. Real talk. That's all right. The last shall be first, and the first shall be last, man. That shit is so true. Right. Wow, gang. First card you guys got from 7 says, you have found your soul tribe. It's time to rejoice with like minds. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I'm telling you. Remember we went from that 3 of Wands in reverse to the the 3 of Cups in reverse to the 2 of Cups? And I was telling you, you're going to come into the right soul tribe. Don't worry. It may not be huge. It may not be some big conglomerate or some shit. But it's going to be the right motherfuckers with you, man. And they going to ride for you. And you going to ride for them. And it's going to be an equal balance and an equal exchange of energy. It ain't going to be sitting up amongst these energy vampires who just want to deplete you and keep you working and working and working for their emotional approval or some weirdo ass shit. Okay? You're going to be happy. You're going to be able to celebrate with motherfuckers that want to be happy. With people that's doing the work, no matter how it look. Because you got this whole spiritual bullshit right now. Everybody think you're supposed to look a certain way, talk a certain way, dress a certain way, move a certain way to be spiritual. Man, God ain't even looking for none of that. Okay? I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck if you smoke weed, you drink, you having sex. God don't give a fuck about none of that shit. God likes sex. How y'all think y'all here? Your soul tribe ain't even gonna be putting you under the microscope like that. First of all, to even have to explain that shit. Okay? Okay. Bottom of the deck, you got stop telling everyone everything. Leave some mystery to your life. So yeah. You ain't gotta tell everybody every move you making. Okay? You ain't gotta do that. Be with your soul tribe. Be with motherfuckers that get you. And just vibe. Everything ain't gotta be a post. A statement. Like some of the best things is just private sometimes. That's all that being a high priestess or a high priest is really about, is just privacy sometimes. Privacy is golden. You know, I know we in this climate right now where you see a lot of people being celebrated for being ultra vulnerable and transparent with strangers and shit. God's telling you right now, yo, keep some shit to yourself. Celebrate with the like mind. Celebrate with the motherfuckers that get you. That know the struggle you've been through. Respect it, you know? Bottom of the deck is, do not believe everything you hear. Do not believe everything you see. There are false prophets amongst you. And I told y'all ass that with the high priestess in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. And the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords in reverse earlier. There are false prophets amongst you. They can be trying to rally you up to go against some bullshit that they fighting on the ends, and they ain't really telling you that. Motherfuckers is out here leading you astray, lying to you, and painting pretty pictures when shit could be really ugly, or painting ugly pictures when shit could be fucking pretty. You just never know with these false prophets. They fucking agents. They have signed up to be agents, and they will place themselves within your fucking conglomerate and organization to tear it down from within, just to fulfill their ego or to fulfill some little wicked ass contract they didn't signed up for. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people out here moving off of weird ass insecurities. You got to be mindful of that shit. Look what came out. This is not your energy. It's theirs. Stop taking on other people's drama. 5 of Wands in reverse, 5 of Swords. I told you it's projections. Okay? You got projections coming at you. Motherfuckers want to swap energy with you. Want to be parts of you. Want to be a better you than you can be you. want you to switch karma with them. They'll do that shit by coming into your life and creating chaos and see how you handle it. Now, if you're a strong spirit, you'll set a boundary and move forward. But if you a weak spirit, or you on the borderline of both, you allow that shit to go on too long than it has to be. And before you know it, all the manifestations you have been making and doing and shit will become uprooted because you allowed this weak motherfucker, this agent, this enemy into your life, creating drama, bringing 10 of wands. This is this is not your energy, it's theirs. Stop taking on other people's drama. 5 of wands in reverse. You know, people who want you to be in a state of drama with them all the time. Last card you guys got out from 7 says, you are more powerful than you think. Stop playing small for even smaller minds who don't see their power. Okay, so this is people who don't even see how powerful they are. What they doing? They coveting. When you see, this is what a coveter will do. A coveter will see whatever they think or deem is powerful or whatever in your life. They'll covet that. Try to make you play small in that just so that they can sweep that shit from right up under you. They don't see their own power. So they want to mimic and copy and take from other people who they deem more powerful themselves, but they already got power within them. They just choose not to see it because they a weak spirit. Weak spirit equals a small mind. Nothing can't even grow there. You can't even be used by God to carry out shit when you act like that. So then they give into demonic shit and think that demon is God. And then they start riding with this demon, and they be on this high horse for years, months, having a great ass fucking time, trying to make you small. Like I told y'all ass earlier in the chakra deck, you could have been around these types of people and then just subconsciously or consciously in some type of way made you pretend like you wasn't shit, made you pretend like you didn't have nothing. You was playing small around people who were smaller than you. And you wasn't even looking at them like they were smaller. That's the cold part about it. You wasn't even looking at them like they were smaller. They was in that small energy. You was in a like, yo, let's all be great energy. But then they felt so small because it wasn't truly their energy signature. So they tried to diminish yours. Every time you talk about something that make you enthusiastic, they get quiet. They one word you. They cut you off. You feel the energy signature of them not even being sincere. And you fucking bringing that shit up. So you get around these motherfuckers. And if you ain't healed, you'll purposely shrink yourself. And the more you shrink yourself within that conversation or that interaction, the more you shrink yourself, the more you'll feel them grow bigger over the thing. And then they'll be excited and you'll be all quiet and sunken in and shit. They need to put your own punk ass in a sunken place. The more they could get you to not talk about nothing that God told you or whatever the fuck you feel like or whatever your mission was and you supposed to be doing, the more they get bigger over it's literally, you could feel it with the clairs. Whatever clair you got, you could feel it with that clair. Like if you clairsentient, you could feel that shit. If you clairvoyant, you'll know. Like, yo, if I say this, they gonna shrink me. And they're gonna try to shrink me in some way. And then I'm gonna find myself playing my thoughts out small so that they don't feel thwarted, but I feel less than. You shrink yourself. If you clairaudient, you can hear what they gonna say before they say it, and then you'll like make yourself not use your voice or hear yourself saying certain things because you don't want to hear them ignoring you. You don't want to hear them not being on board or encouraging or you know, like, it's different with all the clairs. It's more than I can just say right now, but you get what I'm saying. You'll start to shrink your spiritual gifts to be around motherfuckers just because they don't understand it or they don't understand it or they not open to that type of shit yet. Or they are open to it, they do believe it, but they don't like that it's coming from you. That be the biggest problem with motherfuckers these days. You'll have a spiritual gift. You'll have knowledge on a certain topic. You'll have some type of something. And the motherfucker will just not like it because it's you. And then they'll come in your space knowing that this is the type of time you own. And they'll try to shrink you within your own fucking space. That's how you know you're dealing with a demon. And that's how you know your punk ass is giving in to demonic influence. When you start to shrink yourself to be around a motherfucker, you know you allowing yourself to be under demonic influence. Because you start to tell yourself little bullshit like, oh, I shouldn't do that. They're going to feel like I think I'm better than them. Oh, I shouldn't do that. They're going to feel like I think I'm proud of myself. Or I shouldn't do that. They're going to think I feel like I know something. Or I should, like, you start to fucking mind fuck yourself. Psychic vamp yourself. That's why as soon as you feel like you're around somebody who on this type of time, it's your responsibility to remove yourself. Whether they understand or understand why you did it or not, or whether it looks like it makes sense to everybody else around you or not. That's not the point. You got a responsibility. You got rights and responsibilities. Your responsibility is to see this shit and move around it. You get around motherfuckers who don't want to go for their dreams, who always, and let me say something, because shit ain't always black and white. You can get around a motherfucker who is going for their dreams, and they'll still try to make you small within your own, or they'll still try to or you'll still feel some type of tug. And I'm talking to the motherfuckers that's on like a successful path, not somebody that's just walking around victimized 24/7 and think every time somebody do something that make them happy, they doing it to hurt them. I'm not talking to motherfuckers like that, because that timeline, that little whole fucking conglomerate of that itself is just fucked up. People who just feel like that all the time just because of their own insecurities. I'm not talking about that, because that shit is so pushed all day, every day. Everywhere you look, it's just motherfuckers who feel so small within. They just gotta act like, no, even if they got something. I'm talking about if you out here just really trying to make it or trying to do something with your life, you get around these types of people who want to be small and they want you to be small too, man, stop doing that. When you start to realize that you can shift energy with your thoughts, you change so much to the point where nobody don't recognize you no more. When you start to realize how powerful your own energy signature is, you become unfuckwittable in some type of way. And this ain't no cocky vanity type shit. I'm talking about in your own right that ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. If somebody swerve in that lane and feel challenged because they swerve into some shit you was doing, that's on them. But when you on your God-given purpose, all that shit don't matter. So you gotta stop being around people who feel like in order for you to excel and be loved and be lovable, you gotta be small for them. You gotta be lonely for them. You gotta be suffering for them. People will come into your life and act like that, collective. You could be trying your fucking hardest to make something out of yourself. And people will come around you and project that bullshit onto you because it's some fucked up little emotion they got within. They only want to love you if you're suffering. They only want to be around you if you hurt. They only want to be around you if you're sad. If you're smiling and you laughing and you in your God-given joy, they don't want to be around you. They hate you. They mad at you. They evil eyeing you. They think you better than what you think you are. You could be just having one good day. Your hair could have just turned out that day good. Now your whole day popping. And this little demonic motherfucker be looking at you like, oh, they think they better than me because their hair curly. Or some stupid shit. This is what we dealing with right now, where everybody got access to people that they shouldn't even have access to. Motherfuckers don't even want to be doing the healing work, but they want access to motherfuckers all the time. How you want access to somebody when you don't even want to deal with your own demons? Everybody want access to a motherfucker. Everybody want to be up in the motherfucking face. But they ain't even dealing with the shit that's going on in within. And then they want to get around you and project that shit onto you and make you not, try to make you not want to see your own power. Like, how are you harming a motherfucker by seeing your own power? You not. But you got to stop surrounding yourself around weak ass spirits like that. If I hear somebody passionate and powerful speaking, I'm going to be drawn in. Because that's the power within me. That's why it's in you. It ain't on you. So when you walking around here with a mask is on you. A mask ain't in you. So you can wear that motherfucker all day, every day. Somebody gonna be like, ain't that you, George? I know that's you. I know that's your punk ass, George. You had that same mask on at the Renaissance meeting 2 aeons ago. I know that's your punk ass, George. No. Wow. That is not your friend comes out. So if you around a motherfucker right now that every time you try to talk about your dreams, you try to promote yourself, you out here hustling, striving hard to make something of yourself, and they ain't by your side, that ain't your motherfucking friend. Let's get into it real quick, and then we gonna end this live. But I'm telling you right the fuck now, if you around a motherfucker and they been seeing you pushing hard and striving for a dream, and they always playing the background to your shit, they always playing the side eye, they always neutral and shit, they always on the fence about you, they ain't never liking, they ain't never talking to you, they ain't never subscribing, they ain't never making their support known, that ain't your motherfucking friend. That ain't your motherfucking family. Family is created. Friendships is earned. Because friendship is supposed to turn into family. Fuck that and fuck them. I'm telling you right now, this ain't the time. It's too much going on right now. That ain't your motherfucking friend. And with the stop telling everyone everything, stop telling them your plans. Oh, I'm about to do this. You know, I got this dream. I want to build this. Stop telling them that. Spirit is telling your ass right now, that ain't your fucking friend. I made a pact with myself. All these years, I've been doing this shit. If a motherfucker ain't saying some supportive shit, or even just a punk ass like, I ain't fucking with him. Because how you gonna be family, friends on a motherfucking page? And the reason I say page, because you already know the timeline we in. Motherfuckers really just be on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all these little social media outlets, watching their family and friends suffer and then not saying nothing. You could have a family or friend that'll post some shit like, man, I feel suicidal. I feel like my life over. I feel like, and motherfucker won't even say nothing. They won't even support you, publicly or privately. Cut these motherfuckers off, man. I'm telling you right now. If that ain't your friend, if somebody see you trying hard and doing the best you can, they ain't offering no supportive words or ain't speaking love into you or some shit, cut them motherfuckers off, man, because they don't care if you make it or not. They want you to stay where they can be comfortable with you at. And sometimes people just want you to stay in their motherfucking comfort zone. Oh, y'all came from the same city, the same neighborhood, the same state, the same school. You shouldn't make it better than them, or who the fuck you think you are, or you. I remember when you didn't have A, B, and C. I remember when you didn't know this, that, and the third. They don't respect your growth. They don't respect that God gave you another chance. You cut these motherfucking demons off. They fucking demons. I'm so fucking tired of these motherfuckers. I am. You cut these motherfuckers off quick, cause all they gonna do is sit around and marinate in your energy and create bullshit. All they gonna do is sit around and have comments, unsolicited opinions, expectations, put you in a loophole of fucking demonic expectations and shit. All they gonna do is evil eye you whenever you doing something that's outside of their comfort zone that they created for you. Cause a motherfucker will quickly create a comfort zone for you, and you got to stay within that parameter. And if not, now you the enemy, and they done became your god and your demon. Telling you the truth, I've seen it. I'm tired of bullshit. I'm tired of it. Too many people losing their lives. Too many people dealing with shit. And if what I'm saying makes you uncomfortable, then you a fucking demon. And I don't really care about being liked. I never do. But enough is enough. With all this dumb shit. This is stupid to me. This is a waste of alchemized energy. Alchematic energy. It's a fucking waste. So that ain't your motherfucking friend. It ain't. If the only time this motherfucker want to talk to you is when they unloading on you, or when they putting you down or backhand commenting you, that ain't your fucking friend. If the only way you they friend is if you kissing their ass or running in behind them all the damn day, that ain't your fucking friend. You better know the difference between a friend, a flunky, and a motherfucking groupie. Because motherfuckers just be wanting flunkies nowadays. They want you to be up and behind, and they could be 20 miles ahead of your ass. You could be trying something, and they won't even support you on that, but they looking in behind you like, you ain't praising me, that ain't your motherfucking friend. Y'all be so mad at twin flames and shit. The real enemy be your friend. You don't even know why. The reason your so-called twin flame ain't making with you is because your friend was pissing in the jar and putting your face and your name in it. You don't know that, though. So you so worried about the wrong shit. These motherfuckers don't be your friends. Shanquilla Robinson, R.I.P., and she getting justice. These motherfuckers don't be your friends. Bitches can't even go to Miami and come back in one piece. They go to Miami and come back in shambles. Bitches doing women empowerment retreats and shit and come back with more enemies than the Lord allowed. Oh, tell me. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Bitch, we ain't no motherfucking coven. We all sovereign beings who gonna link up on like-minded subjects. And guess the fuck what? You ain't gonna always agree with what I say. And I'm not gonna always agree with what you say. But it ain't no motherfucking beef, I tell you that. Shit. I be pissed off about that shit. Cause I done seen motherfuckers get put and twist behind bitches they was calling they friends, niggas they was calling they homies and shit. Be the same motherfuckers get you in the twist. Real quick. But yeah, let me decompress, cause that got me riled up. Cause I don't give a fuck what my sun sign is. I'm big on motherfucking loyalty. But my loyalty gets stalled at a certain point. If you acting motherfucking crazy and emotionally irrational, and you try to get me in a twist or throw me under the bus or put me in some compromising situation, bitch, that's when my loyalty run out. Because my loyalty is to me first before any motherfucking body walking around here. Shit. People want you to be loyal to the bullshit. Hey, friend, whole time your ass scheming. Trolling your own motherfucking friend from a fake page. Praying on your friend downfall so that you don't see them outgrow you or something. Don't tell me. I done seen a whole motherfucking lot. And I'll tell you one thing, everybody ain't your motherfucking friend. Just like your mama told your ass, everybody ain't your friend. How many motherfucking times your mom, you done brought somebody over for dinner or after school, and your mom was like, I don't like that girl. I don't like that boy. And you like, Mom, why they cool as fuck? You find out later why your mom didn't like them. Real shit. I remember real quick story time. Real quick, and then we out of here because I've been rambling. One time I brought this bitch home. Now I had knew this bitch for years, from kindergarten to high school. High school, I bring her to my house, right? Now this was my second time bringing her to my house to meet my mom. First time was my sweet 16. Next time I was like 19 or whatever. So I brought her to my sweet 16. Everything was turned up because my mom always wanted to make shit like it was turned up for me or whatever. So sweet 16, she don't really say nothing. We just partying. My mom had bought me a little complimentary bottle of champagne, you know what I'm saying? So we just having a good time. Boom. 3 years later, my mom, I'm chilling with my mom. This bitch hit me like she want to come through. I'm like, Mom, can so-and-so come over? Remember her from my sweet 16? My mom like, cool. Let her come through. She come over. When she leave, my mom like, I don't like her. And I'm like, why, Mom? Remember she was at my sweet 16. My mom was like, yeah, I don't like her. And I'm like, all right, whatever. My mom is not religious, spiritual. So it was some spiritual shit. The reason why my mom didn't like her. And I just was at the time, I'm like, man, Mom, whatever. But I felt it, but I was ignoring it, to keep it 100. So then, boom. Years and years and years and years go by. The same girl hit me up. She like, acting like we friends still. Now, I ain't heard from her since that day. She hit me up like we friends again. And so I'm like talking to her, and then her true story started to come out. She like, yeah, blah, 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 got married, blah, 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 we got divorced, blah, 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 can I come live with you, blah, 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 do you want to do coke with me? Now, it didn't happen in this exact transcript, but I'm cutting in. So I'm like, hold up. Of course, we far away from each other. I have no reason to feel away. So I'm like, hell no. You can't come stay with me. But it took years for me to understand and understand what my mom was like. I don't know. It's just something about this girl I don't trust. I don't like her. And then she asked me, can she come stay with me and can we do coke together? And of course I declined, but that let me know right there, you didn't even give a fuck about my life, because from the era I come from, the crack pandemic destroyed our families and our homes and our parents and our aunties and our families and shit. So for her to even say that to me, let me know she didn't give a fuck about my life. And so my mom was right. Maybe it took me years to realize it, but my mom was right. But at the same time, God kept this bitch out my life for years without me even having to be influenced upon that shit. For her to come back when I was a grown-ass motherfucking woman and ask me to do that with her, and I said no. And just cut communication. So my mom was right, and God kept me separated from this person for a reason. So I never truly get upset when God keeps someone out my life, or uh create some type of barrier or distance between me and someone. I just accept it, you know. And that's not just the first time. You know, my elders and teachers have also told me and taught me things that I didn't see until years come to pass. But that's the thing about being patient and being the forever student. And you don't always gotta fight against some shit. Just let things play out. Years later, that girl lost her home, her businesses, divorce, all kind of shit had happened to that person, and I just stayed out the way. So when spirit tells me to stay out the way of somebody, I always listen. Now and forever. Okay? And that was years and years and years ago. All right, let's see here. You've got shallow grave. You miss someone. Now this came up in reverse. So as I read this, think about it not of you, but as maybe someone else thinking this about you. Okay? Woo. Or whatever. All right, this card says sentimentality, holding on to the past, idealizing the past, refusing, not allowing yourself to get over a breakup with a friend or move to a new town, a faded romance, parents who have divorced, or something you are convinced that you must back in order to be happy again. Excuse me, something you must have back in order to be happy again. Mourning for what was and what you feel you should have been. Very deep sadness, and yet this experience has been of great value. It is time to move on and to place all of that to rest. Working with the element of earth is more beneficial when this card and fairy comes to visit you. You may wish to plant a memory tree, something earthy and growing that changes to commemorate your lost love. As it grows and changes, you will heal, and memories will be sweet and sad, without bitterness and pain. The earth takes forms and changes them and gives back to us what we let go of in new forms. It is time for you to stop hanging on sadly to that which has long passed. Mourn and then come back to us, ready to live again. Wow. Oh my God. It's crazy because remember I was telling you earlier that someone wants to make it hard for you to like break up with them or move on. Um but also some of you could be holding on to some old things. This is definitely confirmation that it's time to let go. With the shallow grave number 29 breaking down to 11. Mm, time to let go. This card is so deep because um where is that at? Remember with the Five of Cups, I was saying someone felt like a very deep sadness. It's like, okay, look at this card. There's one person who is alive, and on the other side, there's a person. There's a skeleton. Basically, it's like this is literally the depiction of like someone holding on to something that's dead and gone already. This could be a way of living, a person, a relationship, anger, a grudge. Um, someone is like also too. Someone is like in kamikaze energy. They're like, I'm gonna die holding on to this grudge, holding on to this pride, holding on to this pain. Like someone is their own death in this energy for me. Like someone could step into love and happiness, but they won't. Mm. I'm also hearing too, like if you have a family member, it's gonna get deep. But if you have like a family member that sat back and watched like abuse happen to you, maybe even had a hand they played in it, or just them ignoring it due to their own ego, they're seeing their own mortality. Even if they're not saying it, this person is reflecting on like how holding on to this, like someone is like willing to die with secrets. Someone is like, I'm not gonna tell nothing that truly happened. I'm gonna die with this so that I don't be embarrassed, so that someone else doesn't be like, this is a whole bunch of shit. Because the shallow grave energy is really speaking to me of like people who have passed on that know dark secrets of why your family was the way it was, or why things happened to you the way they did. There are also things of like people like wishing death on people just so that they can feel alive again. There's a lot going on within this energy. Okay. Someone is like obsessed. This is not a health. There's to the only healthy obsession I feel like is like into your arts and your passions, but this is an unhealthy obsession. Like someone is willing to like just be like exuding death in order for them to feel something. If you look at her on this card, she's holding her arm. The arm that she's holding is extended to this skeleton. So it's like somebody just wants to feel something, even like pain or something. But your pain, not their own. That high priestess in reverse, that Hierophant in reverse, going back to that. Yeah, the bittersweetness is, for some of you guys, the bittersweet energy that's coming through here is actually realizing that you are no longer who you used to be. And maybe sometimes it's fine to tap into the old you, to remember the things that made you feel alive. But you don't need to live there. Okay. I feel like this card, Shallow Grave, you missed someone, number 29, which breaks down to the 11. I feel like the person you miss is yourself. For some of you, um, you miss the old you used to be before you were jaded, before someone, excuse me, before someone like killed a part of you. For some of you, you feel like someone robbed you of a portion of your life. Someone robbed you of a youthful experience, of a life experience, of a chunk of your life. For some of you, and in that you miss someone, which is yourself. You miss who you were before the trauma. You miss who you were before the death that you weren't ready to accept of you. And it has pushed you into this like position of actually accepting who you are now, away from the death that happened. And the death happened like you weren't ready. All right, this card breaks down to the number 11. Let's read number 11 from my numerology real quick. This number says, stay positive. Your thoughts are materializing rapidly. So you want to ensure positive outcomes by focusing only on the good within yourself, others, and this situation. So you need to, at this time, even if you are missing certain parts of yourself, focus on how you're going to recreate those parts in a healthy way. Um, to be honest, there's no way to get that old you back. It died along with that innocence. There was an innocence, unfortunately, that had to, I don't want to say die because I feel like it's being resurrected right now. But there was an innocence in you that had to lie dormant for a while, okay? And you miss it. And the fact that you miss it is you coming out of a certain part of your shadow work to where you can miss that and actually start to pour back into that and bring it back to the surface. So, that innocence, that lightheartedness about you, um, is going to come up again. This card also says, as it grows and changes, you will heal, and memories will be sweet and sad without bitterness and pain. So you'll start to allow yourself, because some of you guys got to this point where you would block out the good memories of you because it was also paired with a sadness, you know. And that's where that bittersweet energy came in. But you're going to be able to revisit that part of you. You're going to be able to reignite that without the sting attached to it, you know. So your old self and the things that you were once great at, that you're still great at, that still hold passion within you, that you still hold a space for, will start to regrow. The only thing that space is requiring of you, because you have a responsibility, is to pour optimism and healing into that space, to revisit it without grief and anger and anguish. Revisit it. You're in a better space now to where you can look at it and say, hey, I'm ready to reclaim that. And you know, that's what's going on right now. You're reclaiming a lot of the things that you allowed to be taken away from you, that were snuffed up out of you, um, by you not having healthy boundaries set in place. And also for some of you, by you not even knowing what those healthy boundaries were. That's the fucked up part about it. You had been conditioned from your fucking environment to not even know what those healthy boundaries were and how to even go about setting them. So that's where that forgiveness comes in for yourself. And that's going to help you work through the rest of this shadow work, the rest of this process. Um, that's very needed for you right now, gang. All right, y'all. I love you so much. Y'all know that. And I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tapping in with me again. Shout out to my moderators, everybody in the chat, everybody who's booked with me or purchased anything from my website. Thanks for your patience and your support. All right, gang. I'll talk to you later. You better take good care of yourselves. All right. Sending you love, peace, and balance.